Comic on the Can just recently got his recliner, call it catnapper, and I'm going to give you a tutorial on it. Now, somebody asked me, do it have to be plugged in? Yes, it has to be plugged in because it works electronically, and everything works from here. This is the clicker for it. Okay, now let me give you an idea what it does. Okay, now pay attention. Now first of all, if it's a recliner, so if you want to recline, you press the down button. Now catch this. How about that? Look at it, it can go all the way down, just like flat like a bed, you know. And I'm not going to go all the way down, but just, I think you get the drift about how that do work, okay? You see how I'm going down? You can lean back and relax and watch TV in there. And then, you know, I go down a lot lower on there, but I think this gives you an idea. Okay, now if you want to get up from it, okay, you press the up button, obviously. For those of you who have a great gift of grasping the obvious, you press the up button, okay? Now watch this, pay attention now. Okay, now watch the comic. Okay, I got the up button going up, okay. So now what it does is, it propels you out, it actually ejects you out. You gotta be kind of a little careful here, because it do eject you. See how I'm going up with it? I go up a lot higher. My feet are on the ground and it's ejecting me out of there, so it's easy to get out of, you know. I'm up. Okay, want to go higher? Go higher. Okay, and comics up on the chair. Got it? Okay, now I'm going to sit back down again and go back down a little lower so I can continue with the tutorial. Okay, so I'm pressing down now, and guess what's happening for all you brainiacs out there? I'm going down, okay? Okay, now you say, Mr. Comic, that is a great thing. What else do it do? Okay, glad you asked. I'm going to tell you what else it do. Okay, there's a button here that says heat, okay? You press the heat button, look at that, and the thing heats up. It actually warms your butt and everything. And it warms you up. Okay, now I'm going to press the heat button again and the heat go off. Okay, now you say, well, that's great, you know, it does all these things. But wait a second, I'm not finished yet, okay? Now, another button here. You press that, that's the massage button. Okay, it gives you a massage while you're sitting there. Okay, now another button underneath massage says intensity. You press that button and it really gives you a massage. Okay, now there's three kinds of massages it gives you. One might be a wand, one might be keeps on going at the same thing all the time. And then there's a third one, I forget what, I don't have my glasses on to read it. One's a wand, one's continuous, and whatever. There's three types of massages it gives you. And like I say, you can press the intensity button and and it really revs up. Okay, now you can say, now I'd like one of those, and I'm telling you, I would, before you buy it, I would say you should go try it, okay? Well, let me figure out if I can figure out how to shut off this massage thing. Okay, I got it off now. Okay, now you can go in and buy it in the store, and you might say, well, my thing is called the catnapper. I don't know if all the stores sell this brand, but they all do pretty much similar things, I would imagine, as long as you plug it in. Now, you can go buy one, but I would suggest you try it out first to make sure you're comfortable in it. Now one of you might, some of you, not one of you, probably a lot of you might say, oh, Mr. Convict, I'm not accustomed to paying for things. I want one of those and I get things I want, but I'm just not accustomed to paying for it. Okay, I get the drift what you're saying, but if you're thinking about snatching this like you do a lot of your other things, this could be pretty cumbersome. Like for example, you can say to the guy at the store, the salesman, he might say, do you want one? Yes, and you could say, yeah, I do. And he'll tell you the price, and you might say, well, look at, what time do the store close? Because you in your mind know that you're not used to buying things, you're going to snatch it. You go in when the store is closed, but you got to be careful. This thing weighs a lot, okay? It's heavy. Number two is, you probably need more than one guy going in there to snatch it with you, because it is heavy. You're going to have to feel your way around broken window glass. It'll be all dark in there, and you're going to have a cord trailing behind you, and not the least of which, snatch it is not right. You might do it for other, you might do it just the way you do things, but it's not right, okay? So I would consider, if you want one, kind of get a job someplace, go flip burgers for a month, and you'll have enough money to pay for it. But don't snatch it. I mean, because like I say, it's heavy. You got to walk through broken glass at midnight. It'll be dark in the store. You're gonna have a cord trailing behind you, and then the guy that's there to help you is gonna say, "Hey, listen, I'm entitled to use it too." Now you got some other moron coming to you over to your pad saying it's my turn to watch it. Okay, just a little tutorial from the comic who's about to get up from here.